it's Tanya, and I thought I would share with you what I did in my Hobonichi. It finally arrived. I am super excited, and I wanted to alter the calendar because for one thing, I got the Japanese version. I know there is an English version. I think either I was too excited when I was purchasing on the website, or they had run out of English versions, or the spring version isn't an English version. I don't know. But either way, it's the Japanese version, and that actually doesn't bother me at all. I think it's quite fun, but it did mean that the Monday through Sunday was all in Japanese, and yeah, so I decided that I wanted to alter it, and by doing this I'm also testing out the media that I normally use when I do journal with me's. That would be watercolors and paint pens and jelly roll pens. So I wanted to see how it was going to, how the paper was going to take, because I know you read about it and it is the ultimate Tomoe River paper out there. I mean, it's the super duper deluxe, but until you experience it yourself, you really don't know. So I am doing my best to see what I can do. And here what I'm doing is I'm just testing out what color of the paint pens is going to work, because I want to stamp the months of the year, and that is a Heidi Swap stamp. It came in the Pocket Life add-on of the January Hip Kits, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, I'm just testing there to see which color I like and which one's going to show up the stamping the best. And in the end I decided on this gorgeous teal because, well, it's a gorgeous color and it goes so nicely with this. So yeah, so then I decided to stamp, and yeah, you're going to see a wonderful thing going here. I did a perfect Tanya moment. Yep, January, February, great. Get March out, completely not thinking, and put March there. So I realized the error of my ways, and fortunately with these paint pens you just write over it and start again. And then I decided to do this. And yeah, it turns out all right in the end, but for a while there it gets pretty hairy because I just keep on stamping. I go completely nuts with the stamping. And yeah, so this is a border stamp. I actually have a lot of stamps, and I've kind of made a pact with myself that I need to use more of the things that I've got, and stamping is one of them. So I got out my border stamps, and I chose this one. It's a little leaf, like a vine leaf. And yeah, so I go around there, and then I think, no, well, now I've got to go in the middle. So yeah, I go completely crazy with the stamping. But yeah, as I said, it turns out okay in the end, but I do throw a lot. I really throw a lot on this page. So yeah, so now I decided that I wanted this lovely, lovely pink, and these are Shinhan Pass watercolors. They're a combination of gouache and watercolor, and I love them. I really do. I only have, I have 7 colors. I would like more colors, but I'm going to be good and wait until, I feel like I should shop again, which happens quite regularly. So now I've decided, that I need to color in the borders. So I get out the jelly roll pens, and I did the nice lime green around the outside, and then I did the hot pink on the inside, and then I felt that it needed more, so I got out the yellow Posca paint pen and decided to go around the outside as well. So I duly do that, and I must say the paper is holding up remarkably well to everything I keep throwing at it. And then I decided that my watercolors were fading a bit, so out they came again to give up some more. And I think I screwed up on the blues, actually. I couldn't really remember which blues I'd put down the first time round. So I just shoved on what I thought I had done, and the rest I got right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to write over the Japanese writing of the days of the week, and then I go completely mad and write in the numbers as well, because they kind of were fading because of all the you see I'm starting now, because of all the watercolors. So yes, and then I briefly thought about doing polka dots on the border on the outside, but then I decided, no, really, Tanya, you kind of have to rein it in at some point. So yeah, there's another. I'm getting, oh yes, and then you see it actually looks quite cute, because now it's got a sort of home homemade or home handwritten, that's the word I'm looking for, handwritten quality to it. And yeah, I'm just this little circle stamp. I am trying to remember all the family birthdays. So I'm circling all the family birthdays, and I'm sure there are more, but I couldn't remember half of them. And then I felt that I needed to go back in with the pink, so I truly go back in with the pink. And I now have this beautifully brightly colored calendar, so as you open the book, that's the first thing that hits you in the face. And yeah, it makes me happy. It's bright, it's cheerful, it's got a bit of personality to it, and it means now that I can see what day it is and not have to try and work out what the Japanese symbol for Wednesday is. So yeah, well, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it maybe inspired you to do something similar, or just to get your paints out or something. But yes, the paper was magnificent. It handled all of that. There is obviously shadowing on the other side of the page, but that doesn't bother me. Oh yes, and I went in with some more yellow just to brighten everything up. The shadowing doesn't bother me because it really is the front page, and I can probably just cover it up with something, which I will duly do. So anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.